Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, Welcome once again in the subject of productivity re-engineering. And for this opportunity, I would like to talk about human resource management. Why it is important? So, human resource management is actually one strategy that can be selected by organization in order to improve the productivity. So, there are actually three key success challenge if an organization want to improve productivity based on or using the human resource management strategy. So those three key success challenge is the first one: how organization can attract a quality workforce. So you know that there are lots of organization out there, from small organization, medium, big organization, and these days they are compete. They're competing to attract a quality workforce. But attracting a quality workforce is not all. After they attract a quality workforce, the next challenge is how the organization can develop a quality workforce. Okay, how to develop it. And then the third key success challenge is how the organization can maintain a quality workforce. Because if they attract it and then they cannot develop it, so it means that the workforce cannot provide a significant contribution to organization. So if they develop a quality workforce, means that the organization can get more contribution from a more quality workforce. But then after they can develop a quality workforce, they have to think about how to maintain it. Otherwise, they will jump to other company. So those are the three key success challenges in human resource management. Okay, so I will give you example. This is happened. It was happened in maybe in 1990s or early 20. So Southwest Airlines is one airline in USA. And it was profitable for 26 years, while other airlines like United Northwest, US Air lost billions. But for 26 years, Southwest Airlines can generate profit for the organization. And their main strategy is human resources. So the culture of caring for people in the totality of their life, not just at works. This is the first of their strategies. And then spend more to recruit and train than any other airline. Yeah, so they also empowered employees. They provide wages higher than industry in average in USA. They also provide stock option for some employees. And then employees treated like customer. Everybody understand what everybody else problem are. But in terms of problem in the organization, not problem in their in their personal life actually. Okay, so why it is from this strategy, yeah, from this strategy, from this point of strategy, Southwest Airlines once again can be profitable for 26 years. Yeah, just caring of the human resource. All right, if we talk further, actually, why human resource is important? I remember a quote that resources can make everything possible, but only human can make everything happen. So Even there's an organization with unlimited resources, but resources can do nothing without human. So human can make those achievements possible. So if we look back the what is it the development of human resource management, I remember that in 1980s or early 1990s, yeah, in Indonesia especially, there's a department that familiar with the name of the department is Personalia. Personalia actually is only talk about like administrative matter of employees, like contracts, salary, reward and punishment, and something like that. And then in mid 90s, as I remember, the department of personalia and then develop into human resource development. It could be more what is it more consider human as a human, because they need to be developed. Yeah, you see here in the second key challenge, yeah, the human resource must be developed. Because if the human resource can be developed, they can have more skill, they can have more knowledge, and those can provide more significant contribution to the organization. But talking about resource, in some sense, resource is kind of something that should be used only. Okay. So the term human resource development lately and then change into human capital management. The idea of human capital management is transforming the perspective of people that human is not a resource, but human is a capital. And from the perspective of organization, the capital should be, or capital should develop. Capital should becomes more and more. Okay. So human, in this case, in this sense, in human capital management, when human is considered as capital, organization want to invest on the development of human, so they can become a capital and they can be or they can develop. If they develop, yeah, it will be provide more benefit to organization. So this is the idea. All right. So the objective of human resource strategy is to manage labor and design jobs so people are effectively and efficiently utilized. Yeah, so this is the key point. Manage labor, design job, so people are effectively and efficiently utilized. Okay, before we talk further about how to design job and something like that, it is important that employee should be maintained. The motivation of the employee should be maintained. So motivation itself is actually the willingness to work hard, because that effort satisfies employees' need. So motivation is actually the willingness to work, because the result of their work can employ their needs. So The motivation can be improved by, say, for example, positive reinforcement or feedback. Yeah, you can see here, or effective organization and discipline. Yeah, and you can read the rest. Even designing a job, if we design job that fit to employees, also can be done to improve their motivation, or uh, empowerment, restructuring, reward and punishment. Yeah, this is only an example. So once again, um, motivation is once again the willingness to work, because their effort can satisfy the employee needs. So it means that um, we need also to identify what kind of needs of employees. Okay, if we talk about the needs of the employees, yeah, there are many theories about motivation. The one of the most important theory in motivation is uh, by Abraham Maslow. Yeah, the pyramid of human needs. So according to Maslow, there are level. There are five level of human needs, from physiological, and then safety, social, esteem, and self-actualization. So if we talk about employee motivation, they're willing to work because the result of their work can fulfill their needs. So there are some people that they work to fulfill their financial needs, or their safety needs, or their social needs, and go and go and so and so. Yeah. So another motivation is a theory from McGregor's and Frederick Herzberg. You can read in detail. Okay, so go back to the Abraham Maslow pyramids of human needs. If we want to improve the motivation of the employee, it can be done by how we can provide something that can fulfill their needs. If people work for financial, for example, we can provide incentive, for example, yeah, so they can work harder, or they can improve their motivation. All right. Another way to improve motivation can be done by job enrichment, yeah, and job design, like job enrichment, job enlargement, empowerment, job rotation. Yeah. So, what are the difference between those three? Okay. Um, Job enrichment and job enlargement is actually example of job expansion, or they are type of job expansion. So job expansion is a process of adding more variety to jobs. Process of adding more variety to job. So the main purpose of just job expansion is to reduce boredom associated with labor specialization. Yeah. So the method of job expansion, like I mentioned, is job enlargement, job enrichment, job rotation, and employee empowerment. I only mentioned three, but actually there are four. So uh, consider that there's a present job right now. Yeah. Job enrichment is actually deal with the adding more responsibility on planning and controlling. There's a job enrichment, just kind of vertical development of um, of a present job, and job enlargement is like a horizontal, adding more tasks, more challenging tasks, but with the same level of responsibilities. So that's the difference between job enrichment and job. So this is the example. So this is the present job: manually insert and solders 6 resistors. Yeah. If we add more responsibility on planning and controlling, it means that it enrich the job. Yeah. But if we do or add the tasks vertically, so horizontally, sorry, yeah, like task 3 and task 2, it means that adding more tasks, more challenging tasks is job enlargement. And this is the example of job rotation. Job rotation is actually, for example, there's a nurse, yeah, he or she was in maternity department and then moved to pediatrics or moved in geriatrics. This is the example of job rotation. So still in the same level in the organizational structure, just they moving from one department to others. Okay, I think that's all that I can share with you related with the importance of uh, human resource strategy in order to improve the um, productivity of organization. And once again, what you watch in this video is actually only an introduction. If you're interested, you need to read more literature about human resource strategy. Thank you very much and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.